I read in the book of Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and it reads, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man." The number 7 is the number of completion, so we don't have to sit there and take 7 as a literal. Oh, it's only gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's gonna be whatever number we feel like, whatever number the Father already has set. And the number does not stop at one number; it keeps on increasing, because the Heavenly Father, when He said, "Be fruitful and multiply," He wasn't playing around. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel." We ain't gonna have to work. We don't have to provide no food. We don't have to sit there. It's Armageddon. It's the rapture. It's Jacob's trouble. It's Judgment Day. It's what else is the name for it? Ragnarok, if you will. And that kind of time frame, all this evil stuff happening. Ain't nobody gonna be worried about, oh, is he gonna provide? No, it's gonna be like, what can you do to provide for that angel in the flesh, that man of Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, that diligent, loyal, faithful, and obedient servant of the Heavenly Father and only begotten Son. It ain't gonna be what we got for you. We got salvation. It's gonna be what can be done for us, and we ain't gonna have to go out, hunt for no food, bring no food. We're not gonna sit there and have to buy clothes. No, they're gonna be able to have their own clothes, make their own clothes, whatever the case is. Y'all gotta imagine it's the best way I can put it. The 2 movies that come to mind is Zombieland and Zombieland 2 Double Tap. It's what, however you can. Oh hell, The Walking Dead, Nation of Z or whatever. All them zombie movies, motherfuckers, where they gotta be out there. Matter of fact, what's another one? Oh, I forgot the name of it. Was Sunny on Netflix. The Badlands, right? And they sitting there. Everything's very tribal and everything's back to how back in the old days, kind of. But it's not. The setting is not back in the old days. This is a dystopian. Dystopian means after the apocalypse or rapture has so-called happened. This is after that has happened. That's what time they in, and they getting back down to the basics how it's supposed to be. But when it comes to clothes, they can make their own clothes. They're making their own designs. They don't have to sit there and worry about what costs what buys what. None of that. It ain't about how much you got for something to eat. It's about food will be brought that night. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. To be called by a man's name is to be married unto him. To take away our reproach. Reproach, they're gonna have automatic reproach. Their reproach does not get taken off. A woman's reproach, when it comes to the situation, does not get taken off unless that man chooses her. Not any man, not just any square off the street, but a righteous man that works and completely submits himself to the Heavenly Father and only begotten Son. The one who is diligent, loyal, faithful, and obedient, and most of all sincere. That's the one that gets all these blessings. These blessings don't come for the average. These blessings don't come for 2/3 of the Heavenly Father's own people. Because yeah, they might be of the same cut from the same cloth, but they're not cut from the same special cloth. They still got to deal with everlasting shame and contempt. But the ones that obey now, we ain't got to deal with that. This is gonna make us. What was the last one? Let me go back to it. What was it? I think 13. Yeah, let me see. Yep, I was correct. So like we just read in Isaiah 13, we'll go all the way down to 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. This is how we're going to be made more precious than fine gold. Ain't nobody else going to be able to save nobody else. Nobody else is going to get a so-called pardon, as they say. No one else is going to get a get out of judgment free card but the 144,000. This is why we follow after their footsteps. The stories are written down to show us exactly whose footsteps to follow. As long as we follow those footsteps, we're good. When you can make it simple in your head, or you can make it hard. But if you make it hard, you're gonna waste more time trying to figure it out. And with that, I'm gonna get out to the next video.